We went in and, ironically enough, the table next to ours was 50 Cent. And in the back there was Kanye West, Beyonce. I had 50 Cent pass me a bottle of vodka and stuff. Yeah, it was crazy.
From a quiet librarian suddenly swimming in cash to a mechanic whose life takes a sudden turn, these real-life stories are proof that dreams come true in unexpected ways. In this video, we are going to take a look at some crazy lottery-winning stories which are so different from the normal. So stay tuned until the end, because the last one might get you by surprise. So without wasting time further, let's get right into it. Number 6. James and Bob Stockless. James Stockless and Bob Stockless became instant sensations after winning the U.S. Powerball draw on March 4, 2016. But don't be fooled, it's not their jackpot size that gets the attraction. Their winnings, totaling just over $290 million, were just small drops in the lottery bucket, not even close to the record breakers. I mean, Richard Lustig won the lottery 7 times, which is crazy itself. So what's so special now? Pure entertainment. Their win, while not the biggest, became a litmus test for their brotherly bond. James Stockless, a 67-year-old Pennsylvania senior district judge, made an unexpected stop after a Florida Keys fishing trip. At a Tom Thumb store in Marathon, he and his brother Bob purchased a bag of ice and $10 in Florida lottery tickets. Upon returning to Pennsylvania, James, having breakfast with his friend Anna at their regular diner, checked his lottery numbers. His reaction was priceless. He couldn't contain his excitement. The surprise of a lifetime awaited them both in those lottery numbers. Surprisingly, Bob Stockless also won in the same Powerball draw, but his prize was just $7. The Stockless brothers didn't keep the money to themselves. When James found out he'd won, he celebrated by treating everyone at the diner to breakfast. He even booked a private jet, spending $20,000 to take him, Bob, and their friends to Florida to claim their prize as a group. James went even further, sharing his winnings equally with 2 longtime friends, who was also there at the diner when he checked the winning numbers. These 3 friends, with a friendship spanning over 40 years, chipped in together for lottery tickets, creating a bond that paid off big time. Number 5. Aura Dominguez Cantos. She was a 60-year-old retiree from Panama who was in a tight spot. Despite being retired, she still had to work to support her children, a situation many folks can understand worldwide. Nobody dreams of working forever, but sometimes you do it for your loved ones. Luckily for Aura, she discovered a solution that allowed her to enjoy the best of both worlds. In June 2017, she came across an inspiring story about a Scottish woman named Jane Park, who won a huge lottery jackpot at just 17 years old. This got Aura interested in lotteries, and she decided to play. Aura chose to use the Lotter, a website that buys lottery tickets for people worldwide. Her plan was straightforward. She played the Florida Lotto for a month, using the same numbers. Unfortunately, luck didn't favor her for the first 3 weeks, but she didn't give up. On the last day of her 30-day plan, she finally hit the jackpot. She won a staggering $30 million. She claimed her winnings in August, taking home a lump sum of $21 million after taxes, ensuring a comfortable retirement. Number 4. Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert, a 3-time NBA All-Star with a hefty $160 million career earnings, shared his story of how a homeless man helped him win the lottery on Instagram. And here's how it happened. Last Tuesday, Gilbert was in a rush. He had just 8 minutes to reach his favorite gas station in Calabasas to play his usual lottery numbers. Gilbert was in a rush. With just $10 in his car and an empty gas tank, he stopped to fill up, and a homeless man asked for some change. Initially frustrated, Gilbert explained his tight timeline to play his lottery numbers at another gas station. He offered the man $5 and kept $5 for gas, but the man thought it wouldn't be enough. After a back and forth, the homeless man said, "Keep the $10 and when you win, help me out with $20. I know you're going to win." The next morning, he received a text saying he won $300,000, which he dismissed as a scam. But when he went to his regular gas station, the owner excitedly told him, "You won! I texted you." It turns out the gas station owner knew Gilbert's numbers and played them for him. Gilbert matched the first 5 white balls of the Mega Millions drawing, winning $300,000. He later went back to the homeless man, giving him a generous ticket. Number 3. Adam Osmond. Many people buy lottery tickets regularly, even daily. It's a common thing. But some take it to extremes and pay a big price. Adam Osmond, a former store owner, is a living example of how a lottery addiction can bring someone down. Adam Osmond, from Farmington, Connecticut, studied business and opened his own convenience store after graduation. But things took a drastic turn due to a severe gambling addiction. His addiction started small, just spending a few dollars on lottery tickets. Gradually, it escalated. He spent thousands of dollars every week, even putting his winnings back into tickets. In 2007, he hit rock bottom. Despite winning $50,000, he was more focused on chasing bigger wins. In 2008, he reached a breaking point, printing a staggering 54,000 lottery tickets during a nervous breakdown. Unable to pay for them, lottery officials shut down his ticket machine. He had to close his business, and his family learned about his addiction. He regretted wasting his money and letting down his loved ones. After quitting gambling in 2008, he turned to running, completing over 200 marathons and ultramarathons. He also raises awareness about gambling addiction, advocating for treatment programs, and helping others recover through running. Number 2. Oksana Zaharov. In 2017, Oksana Zaharov, a 46-year-old mother from Edgewater, was shopping in Manhattan. From there, she bought a $1 scratch-off ticket. Little did she know, a small mistake by a store clerk would turn out to be a wonderful blessing in disguise. The store clerk made a mistake, giving her a $10 set-for-life ticket. Feeling bad, Oksana paid for it. The ticket sat untouched for 2 weeks, used as a bookmark. When she finally scratched it, she was shocked to find she had won $5 million, her first ever win. At first, she thought it might be fake, but the lottery office confirmed it was real. Oksana's prize means she'll get at least $5 million over 20 years, with annual payments of $172,000 after taxes, and one payment of $39,000. She'll also receive $172,000 annually for life. She plans to treat her family to a Bahamas vacation and secure her kids' college education without loans. Number 1. A nurse wearing a mask. In 2019, an Australian nurse won a whopping $107 million in the lottery. Unlike many big winners, she went back to work the next day. She and her husband still love their jobs. She recommended seeking financial advice right away and taking time before telling friends and family about the win. Fortunately, when she did share the news, everyone was happy for her. No one asked for money, possibly because she told them it was locked away. Despite her newfound wealth, her life didn't change dramatically. She upgraded her wine, bought fresh flowers, and indulged in buying books. They did plan a vacation and bought a family home, something she'd always dreamed of. She also enjoyed the ability to make important donations to causes they care about. Paying it forward became essential to her, knowing that her win could positively impact her community. Winning the lottery gave her a fresh perspective on wealth and the power to make a difference in the lives of others. There you have it, folks. Do let us know which story you like the best in the comments section. Also, do consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and do share it with your friends. We'll see you in the next video.